Welcome to the Coin Curiosity channel. We are going to be looking at some Lincoln small cents, the wheat ears reverse, and the decades that we have are the 1930s, the 1920s, the 1910s, and a couple 1909s, their debut. They were in production from 1909 until 1958. Two known varieties, Variety 1, which is the bronze composition, and then Variety 2, which was the 1943 steel pennies. They were designed by Victor D. Brenner, and that is why when you have a 1909, some individuals will refer to it as, do you have a VDB penny, as they are referring to the initials that can be found on the reverse of the small cent, which would be, again, the initials for the designer. The weight is 3.11 grams. It is composed of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc. 19 millimeters for the diameter. It does have a plain edge, and they were minted at Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. So the first small cent wheat ears reverse that we have under the scope is the 1939 San Francisco, 52,070,000 minted. And you can have a potential max value of $15. I will again give my disclaimer, which is that prices fluctuate depending on supply and demand, what's been sold, what has been publicly known to have been sold, and the eye appeal, the condition of the coin as it is viewed by the buyer and the seller. But that was your first small cent in the 1930s decade, the 1939 San Francisco. There's 1939 Denver, 15,160,000. So low mintage, 15,160,000. But even with that low mintage, or despite that low mintage, the max potential value, $11. And we'll go ahead and take a look at the reverse. All right, next up, 1939, 316,466,000. The value range is the face value of the coin, so 1 cent. These do not have any precious metal that carries value, so 1 cent up to $10. 1938 San Francisco, 15,180,000. Potential max value of $15. $1938 Denver, 20,010,000 minted. If there are any known major varieties, I will cover those as we come across the year and the mint mark that they are applicable to. But 1938 Denver, potential max value of $15. $1938 Philadelphia, 156,682,000. $15 on your high end. 1937 San Francisco, 34,500,000 minted. We're going to jump up in price a little bit, so now we're going to a max value of $20. And I do believe that using the scope assists in being able to look at these small cents in greater detail, not only for me, but for you, the viewer. So I'm trying to provide a nice, stable platform, nice, stable video for you all. But the 1937 Denver, 50,430,000. Max potential value, $17. 1937 Philadelphia, 309,170,000. Your value range, face value of the coin, up to $15. There are proof versions of the Philadelphia minted small cents. Do not believe we have any proofs that we will be looking at for this video, unfortunately, but 1936 San Francisco, 29,130,000. Potential max value of $25. 1936 Denver, 40,620,000 for the mintage. And potential max value of $20. $1936 Philadelphia. There is a known major variety of having a doubled die obverse. That is the front of the coin, what we are currently looking at. And you want to look for that doubling in the date as well as in the motto. And you can usually see it in the word trust. This small cent, I do not believe, has that doubling. But we'll be able to take a closer look at it a little bit later. But the mintage for the 1936 Philadelphia, 309,632,000. Potential max value of $15. Unless, of course, you have that doubled die variety. $1935 San Francisco, 38,702,000. Potential max value of $85 for the 1935 San Francisco. The 1935 Denver saw a mintage of 47 million coins. Value range is 1 cent to $80. The backside, the reverse of this is good looking coin. The front's seen better days. $1935 Philadelphia, 245,388,000. Potential max value of $35. $45. The 1934 Philadelphia also has a major variety with a doubled die obverse. Again, that is the front of the coin, what we're currently looking at, and you can look for that doubling in the date. 219,080,000 were minted. This has some beautiful color to it. Potential max value of $35. And then, unfortunately, we skipped the 1933, 1932, and 1931. So here's the 1930 Philadelphia. 157,415,000 were minted with a potential max value of $45. I did not purposely skip those 3 years. Again, the 1933, 32, and 31, those had significantly smaller mintages in the 6 million, 9 million range. The 1931 San Francisco saw less than 1 million, so those are harder to come by. All right, 1929 Philadelphia, 185,262,000. Potential value range 1 cent up to $125. This small cent is fairly beat up. $1928 San Francisco, 17,266,000 were minted. And you can have a value range of the face value of the coin to a high of $5,000. I do not believe that this coin would get anywhere close to that. I don't even think it would break into the double digits, but one never knows. It's a beautiful coin, though. 1928 San Francisco. $1928 Denver, 31,170,000 minted. Potential max value $1,000. See the mottos worn away, unfortunately. 1928 Philadelphia, 134,116,000. Potential max value $150. Thank you, HVAC, for taking a break. Though I do appreciate that you work and provide some cool air. 1927 Philadelphia, 144,440,000. Potential max value of $125. 1926 Denver saw a mintage of 28,020,000. I always enjoy the eye appeal of the older wheat ear reverse that have the nice cherry toning to them. Personal preference. But a potential max value of $2,500. 1926 Philadelphia, 157,088,000. Potential max value of $125. We see that the reverse of this Lincoln small cent is nearly indistinguishable. 1925 Philadelphia, 139,949,000. Potential max value of $100. 1924 Philadelphia, 75,178,000. Your value range is 1 cent to $450. Still has some good separation in the wheat ears. $1920 Philadelphia, 310,165,000. Could potentially see a max value of $250. All right, we're in the 1910s now. So 1919 San Francisco, 139,760,000. And a very good high price that you could potentially realize is $5,500. 1919 Philadelphia, 392,021,000. One set to $225. 1918 San Francisco, 34,680,000. And another high-end coin, if you can get one in great condition, as you can potentially seek $5,500. Unfortunately, we see that the middle portion of United States of America has been run down, eroded away. $1918 Philadelphia, 288,104,634. Potential max value of $400. Significant scratching. Almost looks like somebody tried to put initials in there. Looks like a 5 or an S, but 1917 Philadelphia. This is known to also have a doubled die obverse. You want to look at the date to find that doubling. But the mintage for the 1917, 196,429,785. And a potential max value of $375. 1916 Denver, 35,956,000. Potential high price of $1,250. 1916 Philadelphia, 131,833,677. Value range is face value of the coin to $325. 1914 Philadelphia, 75,238,432. A lot of the details are gone. Potential max value of $650. 1912 Philadelphia, 68,153,060. with a potential value of $500. 1911 Philadelphia, 101,177,787 were minted. Potential max value of $450. And now for the two coins that we've been waiting for, we have two 1909s. So let's see if any of them are the VDB version. Again, that is for the designer Victor D. Brenner. And we're going to be looking for those initials on the reverse of the coin. There is known doubling on the VDB version. So we will could look for that if this is that coin. So let's go ahead and flip. And our initials would be right down here. We do not have the VDB version on the first coin. So this is just a normal, regular 1909. Saw a mintage of 72,702,618. Potential max value is $160. All right, here is a second 1909. Looks a little bit better than the last ones. Still fairly good. Details in Lincoln's portrait. But what we all want to see is, are their initials on the reverse? We do have the designer's initials. We have VDB. Again, that's Victor D. Brenner. They had minted 27,995,000 of these. Again, there is the doubled die obverse. There is also the proof version. It's a beautiful, beautiful looking coin, the front and the back. And those initials are very prominent. Hard to miss those initials. So we gave the mintage just under 28 million. Potential max value of $200. Beautiful looking coin. That's a great coin to end on. That we were able to pull out a VDB 1909 from the collection. Again, this was the mid-20th century coin collection purchase. There is a playlist on the channel. I do encourage everybody to go take a look at some of the videos that are part of that playlist to see what we've already been able to analyze. But I believe what is next is finally, I'm sure some of you have been asking yourself, hey, you said that you'd get to some silver coins. They will be next. We will get to the silver coins that were part of the purchase. I do thank each and every one of you for stopping by to watch us review these small cents, the coins that we've been going through. Your support, your viewership means a lot. And we will be glad to present you more videos of coins as we are hopefully all curious about each and every one of them. For the Coin Curiosity channel, I do appreciate you again watching. Take care.